Inside Drag Racing on the Outdoor Channel is brought to you by Granatelli Motorsports, the mass airflow sensor experts, by Moroso, race-proven Moroso, and by United Specialties, home of the trendsetter.
The Performance Tip. Professional tips on the latest performance technology available with NHRA Pro Stock champion Greg Anderson. Items featured on the Performance Tip are available from Summit Racing Equipment, the world speed shop.
For today's Summit Racing Performance Tip, we're going to talk a little bit about rocker arms, specifically how to build a rocker arm in the U.S. with robots. You heard it right, folks, robots. We're going to talk a little bit with Robert here from Scorpion Performance. Robert, what have we got here?
We have automation. Robotics and automation has enabled us to bring the new LS1 rocker to full production, and most of all, we can be competitive with price with Asian market. Most of all because they have inexpensive labor and we have Fanuc Robotics.
Wow, that's incredible. Scorpion Performance, incredible new company.
Yes, it is. We've grown unbelievable over the last few years, and our main niche in the market is bringing private label products to the U.S. And mainly doing it with automation.
That's great. Breakthrough technology, folks, from Scorpion Performance. For more information on these great products, we'll display the Scorpion Performance website at the end of the show, or you can go to the Summit Racing catalog.
This show's coming from the museum, and I'd like to talk to you about my blowover. 1986 in July at Englishtown, New Jersey. I was making one heck of a run. The front end was up just a little bit. I thought it was on one. I was racing Darrell Gwynn, but it just kept going up. Finally went all the way up, did a pirouette, turned around, went backwards, went through the lights about 150 miles an hour, then headed back to the starting line. It was one scary ride. And we thought we had it all fixed. And then I went to Spokane the next year in August, and about halfway down the track, when I pushed the clutch lock up, we had a little device that let some more fingers come in and lock the clutch up completely. When I did that, up came the front, the car flew into the air, and it was nasty. I was upside down, backwards, on fire, 151 miles an hour in the traps at 5:51 seconds ET. That car was on a run. In fact, that stood as low ET of the meet. We brought the car back here to the museum. We took it all apart. It was just so beat up. All the welds had lost their credibility. We decided we were just going to put it on display the way it came back from the crash so that people could have a look at just what it was like. The cockpit was absolutely perfect. Everything stayed nice. This car's only got 6 runs on it. It's practically brand new. But it took a heck of a beating from both ends because it went over end for end. And you can see it was a nasty, nasty break. But I survived, broke a few ribs, and that's what actually put me in television. 1988, I went to work for television, never looked back.
The Museum of Drag Racing has all kinds of things from the very beginning of the sport. I mean, from Swamp Rat #1, the first drag racing vehicle to run faster than 170 miles per hour, to all of the incredible memorabilia that are here, photos, newspaper clippings, all kinds of great pages from all those great magazines. But one thing I like are just all kind of the trophies and kind of the nice little trophy case we've got here. The Winston IHRA Challenge, Don Garlits get himself a clock back in 1976. The world's largest drag racing trophy. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it is right here, won by Bobby and Ruth Langley in July of 1957 at Corpus Christi, Texas. We forget about track operators, photographers, announcers, staging lane, safety officials, drag racing officials, starters, that can all be found right here, at least part of their story, or maybe you'll remember a little bit about some of those early days of the drag strip that you may have attended as a child. If you have never been to this museum, it's easy to find right off of 75 in Ocala, Florida. It is incredible. And of course, some also nice items from just the period of time which drag racing was such an important part of American history. Stop by and see it. Boy, I tell you one thing, you can spend hours and hours, and it's well worth the visit to Ocala, Florida, and really the treasure trove of the world of drag racing. Next week on Inside Drag Racing, we will take you to the International Drag Racing Hall of Fame where we'll talk to the stars. Our thanks to Don Garlits, Bob Fry, and the Quizmaster himself, Butch McCall. I'm Doc Riley. For information on the products you've seen in this program, here's some websites to dial into. This has been a presentation of Masters Entertainment Group for the Outdoor Channel.